So let's get to the first award.
Wait, let me play the intro first. Chill out, man. You're always so hasty. Jesus Christ.
Is it cold? Is it cold in
season awards of the week?
Of the week.
Is it freezing? Is it freezing in Poland?
Depends on where you are in Poland.
How many lakes did you have to empty to get that graphic to done,
right.
Thomas?
Too many.
All right,
you can walk to Mandeville now.
So first award. Do you read them off, Thomas, or do I? We didn't.
You do. You can do it.
Okay, so the first award is the moment of the year, and this one was hard because they had a bunch of moments, and we can argue if somebody got snubbed, but the three that we picked was Shuck's run versus Tampa to win the game, Olave's TD in Carolina, and Smith's kick to beat Carolina. Before we go, does anybody have any problems with these nominations? Does anybody feel like
I announced the nominations, man? Jesus, I need to send you next time some samples.
I wish we had videos of these. I would love.
We do have.
Oh, great.
I mean, no, we don't. But you'll see.
So how it works, Thomas, is he introduces what the award is.
Yeah,
and then you go with the nominees.
Yeah, exactly. But he already went with the nominees.
So go
we'll do it. I don't. We spent too much money. Read it off, Thomas.
Hold on.
Give us the nominees. Thomas.
Wait, hold on. Can I just back up for a second here because this is an absolute shit show. Unsurprisingly, Thomas, can I make a suggestion? When we're doing something like this that's a little more complicated than what we're normally doing, can you share the plan with more than just Ralph?
Hey, man, we did it exactly the same last year. You could just, from last year.
All the more reason. Yeah,
I guarantee you, we did the same last year, and Ralph fucked up the Open last year.
Right?
Probably.
Just loop us all in there so we can make sure one of us will notice something, and then we'll have it figured out. Right. I promise you.
All right. Well, how do you want to do, Thomas? How do you want to redo the nominees, or you just want to get to it?
Yes. No. Show us the nominees.
The nominees, man. The nominees. Wait. This one. Hope is the correct one.
And the nominees for the best moment of the year are Show's winning run versus Tampa Bay, Olave's touchdown versus Carolina, and Smith's kick versus Carolina.
Olave.
No, we don't. No, I wanted videos of the moments. You said we had videos of the moments.
We can't if we get an X on YouTube.
We can't
get dinged on YouTube.
We'll get clipped by Roger Goodell's goons.
Highlights? I thought you were allowed to show
I'm a little offended that the bot voice was able to say Smith correctly, even though it was Smith with a Y.
Yeah, I was also surprised.
But
because there's no
Shuck and Olave were not happening.
Yeah.
Well, come on. I mean, there's no way.
I feel like she's not sexy. Like, I feel like it's
sexy.
Not like it's not.
Beggars can't be choosers, Ralph. Calm down.
Man, we're draining lakes to get this done. I feel like I want a better quality.
You can walk to Mandeville now.
So
2 rainforests in the Amazon were cut down to make this show possible. I mean, come on.
A data center in Indiana just lit up.
They want to put a data center. Meta wants to put a data center in Louisiana.
Yeah, announce the winner, Thomas.
Already? You're not discussing which one you want to vote for?
We'll discuss.
Ralph wants this show to be fucking 20 minutes, man.
Hey,
I mean, I'll share what I voted for. We don't need to go around the horn and each say. I mean, maybe.
Do I need to take over as the host today for something? I don't know, man.
Maybe.
Since this was horribly planned and none of us are on the same page, I would suggest that 2 of us give a little something for each award.
That's a good idea.
It's
I
not
like
all
that.
4 of us every time.
I like that.
But I'll say something for this one. To me, the pick is Shuck and his run against Tampa, and the reason I picked that, obviously, the run won the game, but to me that was his coming out party, and the thing that made that so special. I mean, it was a driving rainstorm, of course, and we beat Tampa. who I know they ended up not winning the division, but at the time they were the class of the division. They had won the division 4 times in a row. And to me, it was an important moment because like his stats weren't great in that game. Like you couldn't point to the box score and be like, see, I told you he's the quarterback of the future. You couldn't point to statistics, but you just saw it and you knew it. And the statistics would come later, right? Like he would put up stats after this game. But in this game, it was one of those, it felt like Jaden Daniels with LSU, honestly. It was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw this team on my back, and I'm going to win this game by myself. And we haven't seen a quarterback do that for the Saints in a really long time. It was really exciting. It was awesome.
I picked the Olave touchdown versus the throw versus Carolina because that was the moment where I stood up and was like, that is a big time throw. He was covered, and it got me excited about Saints football for the first time in like 4 weeks. And I was like, oh, that is awesome. And that's the moment, like, I know you think that the Shuck run is what a lot of people will remember as he's coming up already, but the moment where, like, I started to believe we might have a quarterback was that throw to Olave in Carolina.
That was before the Tampa Bay game?
Let's reveal it. So Dave and Kevin, you'll get to chime in on the next one.
I
go
get it.
Ahead, Thomas, reveal the winner.
And the winner of 2025 Best Moment of the Year is show-winning run versus Tampa Bay.
Show.
I mean, is it a surprise that the take that Ralph had was the losing take?
No.
Is that even a surprise to anyone?
Wow.
I thought maybe he was just making that up just to be contrarian.
I mean, a story as old as time. Whatever take Ralph has, you can always be assured that it's the wrong one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
all right, Ralph, what do we have next?
All right, Thomas.
Yeah. Whenever I have a
Go
Saints take, I always go to Twitter and check to see if Ralph has that take. And if I see that he does have that take, I'm always like, oh fuck. I'm like, never mind. And I just I'm like Homer Simpson in the bushes, and I just disappear.
Ralph, what is the category?
Yeah, you reveal the category, Ralph, just not the
category
nominees.
is Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
This is a tough one.
All right.
Thomas, who are the nominees?
You can do a longer intro than that, Ralph, by the way, but you know. We'll get there. It's only the second award.
And the nominees for the Defensive Player of the Year are Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, and Chase Young.
This is the tough one. I think this is the toughest one we've had all this entire thing.
Dave and Kevin, before you weigh in on your choices, I have to say that the nominees that were presented to me by Ralph
were none of these guys
in the first version
didn't include Chase Young. What the hell is wrong with that guy? Instead of Chase Young, he had Kool-Aid McKinstry on there. No Chase Young. I mean, what? What planet are you on, Ralph? The nominees that you suggested were off, just so off.
Again, this is why
to exclude
this
Chase Young, anyway.
Yeah. This is why I'm very much a strong proponent of throwing ideas past other people so that other eyeballs can look at this. And Exhibit A is this right here.
First thing
and look,
said is, what the fuck is this list?
Chase
Young?
Right. The first thing Andrew said is, where's the guy that I want to vote for to win this thing? Because you don't even have the number one guy who should be on here as the winner. No, this is honestly of all the categories we had that were presented to us and the votes that we had to make, I honestly think this is the hardest one. This is the closest. You could make an argument for any of these guys. Cam Jordan, Demario Davis, obviously, though, they're on the tail ends of their careers. And so, if this is like a real award show, I feel like you would give it to one of them because they're not going to be around next year. This is like the last chance to give it to them. So you got to give it to them now while you still can. But I'm not even going to tell you who I voted for because it could go to any one of these guys. I'll leave it up for debate. I'll leave it up to somebody else, or I'll leave it up to Kevin to say what he wants to say. But like all these guys are totally deserving.
So here's, I would say with Demario Davis, all three of them played very well. Demario Davis and Cam Jordan defied their ages, Cam Jordan especially, but Demario Davis, 143 total tackles, led the team by a sizable margin. Chase Young and Cam Jordan each had at least 10 sacks. Chase Young managed to get 10 sacks despite playing only 12 games. Cam Jordan dialed it back to get 10.5 sacks, 15 tackles for a loss. I honestly don't remember who I voted for in this. I believe I voted for Cam Jordan, but this is I don't think you can make a bad decision here.
Yeah.
Kevin, you had a version without Chase Young, by the way. You couldn't vote for Chase Young in your, you know.
Right, but I think I did. I was made aware that there were changes, and I don't think I changed my vote.
I didn't ask you because there were no reason to ask you, you know.
Demario Davis today said that he's open to play. He's open to exploring free agency. He said that to Kay Adams today. I'll translate that for you. That's just him telling Mickey Loomis there ain't gonna be no discount this year, Mickey. So
I'll be honest. I listened to that and I was like, he's gone. He is gone. So.
I'll put a kink in the
into retirement or to another team.
No, maybe
to another team. Like I feel like the Saints are interested in Stutzman, and I don't know. We'll see.
They put a kink in the off-season plans because then it would be $14.5 million of dead money. Thomas,
we don't want that.
Announce the winner.
All right, before I announce the winner, let me thank. We had one new donation from Who Dat Golfer, the all good $28.3 with a donation message. Ahoy, Poloi, where did you come from, Dave? A Scotch ad? Also,
I came
Caddyshack.
from no. You know what? Hey, but my buddy Hudak golfer, who I think is in California. No, I came from the golf course. Played 9 holes this afternoon. It was about 49 degrees. I snuck some in while it was still a little warm here.
Mm-hmm. All right, Thomas.
All right,
give us the winner
of the week.
And the 2025 Defensive Player of the Year is Chase Young.
Yeah. I mean, look, like I think he was deserving. That was my pick.
It was pretty obvious. That was my pick too.
Yeah, I mean, look, Cam got to 10 sacks, and that was amazing, right? And especially when you consider how little his snap count was, right? I mean, I would say Cam maybe played 50% of the snaps this year. And for him to get to 10 sacks with that, I mean, he was a really efficient, really productive player. But you can't say like he was the best player on this defense. No way. So to me, this was really Demario or Chase Young. And with Demario, like I will say, look, the tackle number was really high. But the thing that really impressed me this year, and I do think Brandon Staley introduced a new defense that maybe kind of gave him the fountain of youth a little bit. But I just think Demario, yes, there was the high tackle numbers, but I just think it was probably like the game slowed down for him, right? Like he was able to find a defense that allowed him to play at a level where it was almost like the work that he did improving the guys around him, and it was the preparation, and it was the seeing things before they happen, and right, like he's coming to his own. It's kind of like where Drew Brees, like when the arm was dead, that's when he was almost his best because he just saw the game so well before the ball was even snapped. And you feel like Demario has kind of entered into that space, and so I think that's part of why he was so good this year. Chase Young only played, 11 games? Like, he missed the calf injury and 12. Okay, the calf injury, and he missed 5-6 weeks to begin the year. And from the moment he stepped on the field, it was undeniable that he was by far the best player on this defense, unquestionably. If he had played 18 games or 17 games, whatever this year, if he had played a full season, I mean, not only is he in the Pro Bowl, I think he's in the discussion for like, maybe it would have been 15 sacks. I mean, obviously Myles Garrett had a record number of sacks, so he wouldn't have been in contention for that. But I think we would have talked about this as one of the greatest seasons in Saints history, up there with Darren Sharper, up there with Leroy Glover, up there with Pat Swilling. I think he could have been in that discussion had he played a whole season. That's how good he was.
Yeah. He might have been a finalist. I mean, not that he would win Defensive Player of the Year, but he could have been a finalist. If he'd have got to 15, if he'd got to 15 plus sacks, I think he could have been a finalist.
But all pro.
Ooh,
That's
maybe.
That contract by him is looking better and better every day. All right, so our next award is Rookie of the Year. Thomas, who are the nominees?
And the nominees for the Rookie of the Year are Tyler Shuck, Kelvin Banks, and Jonas Sanker.
Jonas.
Wait, the AI is
pronounced
learning.
Shuck correctly.
Yeah, what happened there?
It is. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Thomas, did you teach it?
Good. Yeah,
Oh my God,
I
this is
did.
frightening.
I just spelled it differently. I'm like, hey, let's see if
really?
if I spell it, SHUCK.
We were freaking out there for a minute there.
Shuck.
I was worried by the end of this they were going to be taking over. Podcast was going to be all AI.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was frightening.
I am AI.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's getting smarter.
Ralph, why don't you give your take first on this one?
Well, this
Freaking
one is tough because, listen, I know we're excited about Shuck, and he is having a quarterback and finding a quarterback on a rookie contract is the most important thing in the NFL. I get that, but I think it's the same argument for the NFL Rookie of the Year against Shuck is the same argument you can make here. Like, Banks and Sanker played the whole year, and Sanker was really good. Banks, yes, he had up and downs, but he played, what, 16 weeks, he got injured against Atlanta, so he started 17 weeks, and Shuck only played 9. So I think it's harder than a lot of people think. They'll just say it's Shuck and be done with it. I mean, and look, he's a star. He's going to be in Pygmalion in the parade and all that, and he's awesome. But to me, it's a harder call. And I kind of I went with Banks because, the Saints, when they picked Banks at 8, we were like, this has got to work because Penning stinks. They're moving him to guard. And they need these 2 tackles that they've drafted first back-to-back years. They need these tackles to hit desperately. We desperately needed that. And if you told us at the beginning of the year, this is what we get out of Banks, I think we'd have been like, he's the Rookie of the Year. So he was my choice.
Should we just let Andrew just go on about Jonas Sanker for 5 minutes and then be done with it?
No, I mean, Sanker had a great season, but he's a distant third for me. And look, it's
wow.
awesome.
Oh, okay, all right.
Look, it's awesome that we have 3 guys up here and we can say all 3 of these are exciting. All 3 of these were good and they're going to be a starter for years to come. And there are other guys that didn't make this list that were rookies that played well this year.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. But yeah, it's funny. I look at a chat on here that was from Rosenfield, and he said, we had Banks and Sanker all year, but we weren't winning games until Shuck arrived. So my answer is Shuck. And I think that's fair. I saw a redraft. I can't remember who did that. It was someone on ESPN, but a redraft of the whole class, and Shuck was number 1 overall. Banks was number 4 overall. So yeah, look, no matter what way you play this, it was a great draft class, really good one. And you had a lot of productive rookies that helped the team a lot. But at the end of the day, Banks is not a contender for Rookie of the Year. Shuck is. Shuck might win it. I don't think he will. I think it'll end up going to McMillan, the receiver for the Panthers. But, I mean, look, we may have figured out who our quarterback of the future is. And at least
Getting
half the
shut
season.
down,
It was
getting shut
it was
down.
as exciting as I can remember Saints games being for many years. So yeah, this was an easy choice for me. It's Chuck.
Yeah. All right, Thomas, announce the winner.
Commissioner.
And the 2025 Rookie of the Year is Tyler Shuck.
We're getting shucked tonight. We're getting shucked
Rob, you
tonight.
voted for
I-
Shaq too, by the way.
I voted for Kelvin Banks.
You
only because I
did.
think
Everyone
I
voted for Shaq. Chill out, guys. What the
Wait,
fuck?
we did? I thought
Yeah.
I voted for Kelvin Banks because I thought I voted for Tyler Shuck. All right, well, we all have Alzheimer's. This is the Alzheimer's happy hour show.
It is.
All right, never mind. Moving on.
Dave.
Well, I will say in the chat, it seems like people are upset and they feel like Banks was robbed. So
Yeah,
I thought I voted for Banks, and apparently Ralph thought he voted for Banks too.
I did too.
Can we
but,
change
yeah.
our votes? Ralph and I
Wait,
vote for Banks.
let me check
You're
it.
changing-
Man, I am not seeing anything starting with a B
No, I mean,
in your votes.
Yeah, well, yeah. I
This
mean, I can
next
check.
award, Kevin, I want to let it be known.
Let it be
I
known.
don't think this award
Known.
should exist.
Okay.
It is the special
I think I know where
team-
we're going.
It's the special teams MVP. Thomas, give us the nominees.
And the nominees for the Special Teams MVP are Charlie Smith, Zach Wood, and Isaiah Stolbert.
Who?
Saya.
This is unless I'm missing something. I believe the joke is that most of these guys are terrible, and we have very little to choose from here. Am I missing
That's
something?
why it's quote unquote MVP.
Yeah, right.
only in a year of complete dog shit could the long snapper be a nominee.
Yeah, because the Saints special teams was a disaster from start to finish, Kevin. I don't remember them having a bad snap.
Yeah, you're right. I don't recall any bobbles or anything, or any balls flying over anybody's heads. I still believe I voted for Charlie Smith anyway. Irish solidarity.
He missed like 5 kicks. He wasn't even that good.
Listen, blood is thicker than water, Juge.
I get that. I feel like
Captain PSG.
he does have the big leg. I'll give him that. Like Charlie Smith has a massive leg, but if we're being real,
And not only
in
like
terms of performance, he was no better than Groupie. He missed a lot of kicks.
Yeah, but Groupie's not Irish, so, you know.
True.
Andrew, I want to ask you, because I had some old Saints heads yelling at me either in December, I forget when. I was like, this is the worst Saints special teams I've seen in my entire life. And I can't remember the Saints being worse. And I had some old heads being like, Russell Erxleben and this and that. But like, I think like, yes, the Saints they've had worse kickers like Chip Lowmiller or Erxleben or whoever. But like top to bottom, like special teams, I can't remember. Like you can pick any area of special teams you want and say worst coverage teams I've ever seen, worst return, worst special teams in Saints history, I think. Can you think of a worse year?
No, I can't. And I submit this list as evidence because you've got one guy who's the long snapper and another guy who led the team in special teams tackles. So this list is basically show me the guys that screwed up the least. And by the way, Charlie Smith screwed up a lot and he's on the list, right? So
yeah.
I mean, I like Charlie Smith, and I hope that he ends up being the kicker next season, and he's able to develop and get a little bit more consistent. So I think there's still hope with him. But if you're asking me who I would give this award to, I even lobbied for Taysom Hill to be on this list because he's the punt protector. Like that's how ridiculous
my
special
God.
teams year was. It's like
For like
we're
5
searching
games.
for guys. Yeah. So anyway, I voted for Zach Wood. Not gonna lie.
Thomas, give us the winner.
All right. I thought you were gonna say for a second a donation update, but
I was. You got.
we are 12 bucks
totally
away.
got me.
12 bucks away.
And the
none.
2025 Special Teams MVP is Zach Wood.
Running away.
This is probably
Wins it
the
running
only
away.
time we will ever have a long snapper win this award. But I hope he's on Twitter. I hope he's on Instagram because he can
So
take a victory lap. And
he's
I
deserved.
feel like he should come on the show. Like Zach Wood, I don't know if you listen to podcasts. I don't know if you've ever listened to our show, but I am personally inviting you to come on this show and celebrate
that
this
photo
award.
up.
Like no one will ever talk about you. You will always be in the shadows. You're a long snapper.
Not this year, buddy.
This is your chance to celebrate an award that you've won. We have given you Special Teams Player of the Year. Come on the show. Let's talk about it. It'll be hilarious. Please.
You see that, Dave? That's how you ask a professional athlete
That's
to come
hilarious.
on the
Yeah, hilarious.
podcast.
Yeah. Pull up that photo of Zach Wood. Because I'm going to slightly disagree with Andrew. He said you're in the shadows. You know what, Zach? I sit in the second row right in front of you as you practice and stand there on the sidelines for every game. You're not in my shadows. You're right. You're directly in my sunlight, Zach. And but I'm serious. And what I've noticed is he's a very attractive man. I mean, like he's just
very good looking. Very good looking.
yeah, he's like your
Ralph's pants
your
just got
platonic
tighter.
form of like an attractive guy. Like he looks like he could play Superman or Clark Kent in
This
a
is
movie.
happening.
Like,
Lube up.
and obviously he's like very well built because he's a football player and he's got a block after he makes the long snap. But I mean, like, check out a photo of him. Like he's a good looking guy. I don't know if he's married or not, ladies. Or I don't know. This is we are now in the post heated rivalry era. So men, I don't know. Get out there. I get in there.
Come hard.
Well, we want him to be. He is a good looking guy. He looks like the lead of a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly. He's like
I tell you what, though, when you
nothing like
Google
stands
him,
out about him. But
when you Google him, don't make the Chase Daniel mistake and put an S on his last name, because what will
Zach
happen
Wood.
is you will get the actor from The Office who was the psycho.
Oh, I thought you were going to get a.
Oh,
porn
I should
star,
have used
Zach Wood.
his photo then.
Yeah.
Should have.
Thomas, are we any closer to me drinking?
I mean, Zach Wood
no-
was born with a porn star name, like, right? Like that's, you don't have to change. If you're Zach Wood, you don't have to change your name. If you want to get into porn, you don't need to change your name. You're good to go. I'm Zach Wood,
yourself.
right?
Yeah.
That's right. You're set.
My son is listening to this.
We know.
How are we? Are we still $12 away, Thomas?
Yes, we're $12 away.
Right.
Oh, I
All
forgot
right,
to add
before we
Hudat
keep
Goffer
going-
to the list. Sorry, guys. Oppenheimer is still in the lead with $60, and Hudat Goffer second place, $28.3.
Before we continue, I want to tell everybody Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is a strawberry flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidewhiskies.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. Supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season long, all off season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. Let's get that last $12 done so I can drink something really. I mean, it's sour pickle, Kevin, and cognac and vodka. Let's make that happen.
There you go. Oppenheimer.
There we go.
Taking us
Right on cue.
over the edge.
So do we go pickle or do we go Hypnotio?
27 weeks to go.
Hypnotio. Do
all
that.
27. Who had 27? Aaron Stecker?
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah, there you go.
Gee, how the hell did I pull that out of my ass?
I'm
All
impressed.
right, let's go. I got to make sure that we don't have any accidents with this because I might have to wear this jacket to like a wedding or a bar mitzvah or something. I don't know.
What are you drinking?
Do you
Which one
have
is
any of those
Rodeo?
on your schedule? You're lying. You're full of shit.
I mean, a wedding. Not a bar mitzvah, but a wedding.
Why does that look
You
like
have
one of
a
those
wedding on-
Kool-Aid? One of them Kool-Aid
Is that
plastic
hypnotic?
bottles that you twist the little twisty top.
It's adult Kool-Aid. It's adult Kool-Aid. Is that hypnotic?
Yeah, it is. All right. Here we
Oh,
go.
really? You're doing shots of hypnotic.
Oh, that's taking a while.
That's hypnotic with a Q.
Woo, woo.
Well, because the bottle is flared at the
Sally,
top,
I need
the
help.
opening is very small there at the mouthpiece.
Damn.
I feel like your poop is going to look
The
like
ending,
something like
the finish
like
was-
a unicorn.
The
Juice,
finish
are you
was
getting some
nasty.
inside info or something? Your sources? What are your sources saying?
About what?
I don't know, man. You don't seem to know this, Ralph.
Hypnotic. It's
Well,
it.
I mean-
It was
It's not that big of a
Ugh.
deal. It's
Give me a number.
Shot. This happens all the time.
It's a 7.5, 8. The finish.
So
is-
7. 7.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to get
7.5.
excited about a 7?
Seven.
I mean, 6? I don't know.
Ugh.
No, we're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that.
Terrible.
Sorry.
The great
Terrible.
meme. It's the great meme reset of 2026.
No,
We
terrible.
gave that up. Yeah.
All right, so now it's time to do our next award. This one is interesting. Offensive Player of the Year. Thomas, give us the nominees.
And the nominees for the Offensive Player of the Year are Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, and Tyler Shuck.
Juwan Johnson looks like he's 60 years old. Like he really does.
He does.
I love this photo. That's why I use it.
That's not him. Is that him?
It is.
That's him.
Can you zoom in on him?
Yeah,
I have
the
seen Juwan
mustache
Johnson.
definitely ages him.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen
That
Juwan
looks
Johnson
like-
in person.
That
And,
looks like a photo from 1986.
Yeah, that photo
that,
is not.
that
good.
it's like, oh, this is a 31-year-old man, and it's like, wow, that's a lot.
Maybe
of
I'm
eyes.
trying to fool you.
He
Thomas,
looks like
you went and
Carl
did Juwan
Winslow's
dirty.
older
Yeah.
buff brother from Family Man.
You did Juwan dirty. You went out there and actively went and found the worst picture you could find of him. Like, there's no way that was the top Google search.
It's
of
one
Juwan
of the
Johnson
top Google
photos.
searches. Believe it or not,
I mean,
man.
Andrew,
That
this is a
looks
tough category.
Nothing like him. This is well. Let me give my. I'll give my thing. Look, now I'm remembering the thing because the way we're presenting the awards here tonight are not the order in which we were. I at least me.
No.
I voted on
Rob
them. So
changed
now
it.
I'm
Rob
getting.
changed it, man.
Yeah.
Change that
Well,
word.
anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It's nobody's fault. I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just stating facts. And so now I'm remembering what happened. And so I'll just say this.
Do
Look,
you
Chuck
remember not
already
voting
won-
for Banks?
Well, that has to do with this. That's where I'm going with this because Chuck won the Rookie of the Year, and so I think if Chuck is the Rookie of the Year, well, I guess he's not. That doesn't make him the offensive player. I guess you know what? Never mind. I guess that logic doesn't follow.
Dave,
I'm going
logic
with,
fell apart while he was
Yeah,
talking.
it did. Yeah, it's true. Hey. At least I'm one
I don't
to
think
admit
anything
when I'm
I
wrong.
was saying was that intelligent.
Okay, that's pretty accurate. I think I went with Olave. I think I went with Olave.
You think?
Yeah, I could be
Evan?
wrong.
Oh, I have nothing. I have nothing to add here. I could see it being Olave, just because he played all year and he got over 1,000 yards, and didn't have any head injuries. So
The only
Yeah.
thing I'll say about this award is Juwan Johnson even making this list validates the Saints giving him that 3-year, $30 million contract, which was universally hated by Saints Twitter and basically every Saints fan. We were like, that is ridiculous. Why are we paying Juwan Johnson $10 million? And yet He had career year
Okay.
in everything except touchdowns.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess.
my only
guess.
take here is that I voted for Olave. I think he should obviously win, but I look at the two guys on this list that are not Shuck, and they got so much better when Shuck was the quarterback. Like you
Right,
think about statistically how much they leveled
Right.
up when Shuck went into the offense, and I don't know, you almost feel like that's a case for Shuck as offensive player of the year, right?
It might be.
Like he elevated those guys, but yeah, I mean you know, look, Olave was awesome this year, and I think this was arguably his best year.
I just want to point out that Ralph is citing us and this award as why Juwan Johnson deserves all that money. In case his agent is listening, and he wants to make sure he makes a cogent argument next time he's dealing with Mickey, he definitely needs to reference us and this podcast right here and be like, "Hey, the Saints Happy Hour guys said he was one of the top 3 offensive guys, so you should definitely continue to keep paying Juwan Johnson more." I love that. I love that how highly you think of us.
Thomas, is somebody special going to give us the announce the winner?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
what?
I thought you were gonna forget about this, man. That's true, and this is one of the categories. Like we had we're gonna have 3 announcements like that tonight, and in every category we had a tie.
Oh, boy.
So the patron is gonna break a tie live on stream, guys. Can I make the announcement?
Yeah, do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saints fans worldwide,
Oppenheimer.
distinguished members of the Saints Happy Hour patron group, and I guess if I have to, I'll include Dave, Juge, Kevin, and Ralph. It is my pleasure to present the Offensive Player of the Year award to Chris Olave. Who dat?
Wow. So he voted for Oppenheimer. I mean, so Oppenheimer voted for Olave.
Oppenheimer voted for Oppenheimer.
Dave's like, I'd like to change my vote.
I'm surprised the first thing out of Dave's mouth wasn't an insult to Oppenheimer.
No, but the next thing is
He's even a better bald guy than you, Dave.
Well, no, that's actually it's not going to be an insult. Yes, that's what I was going to say. I don't know. This might be we might be bonding here. I didn't realize that Oppenheimer was a fellow Baldy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't realize. So we have that in common now. So maybe I'm growing a little bit of a soft spot now for Oppenheimer. We'll see.
Yeah.
I appreciate he
That's
got
about the only thing you can grow.
The back to Andrew's point about Shuck making Juwan Johnson and Olave better. Olave went from we should have traded him and we should have got what we could get out of him to he's going to get paid by the Saints. And all the time Shuck started, he looked like the guy that the Saints traded up to get with Shuck's the quarterback. So, like, if the Saints pay him, I mean, you can worry about the concussions, but like, if he plays, he's going to be awesome. Like he was incredible. And Andrew, this is like people. I hate to get into like what ifs and all that, but if Olave plays against Atlanta, the Saints stomp Atlanta out. Like Olave would have had like $180 and 2 touchdowns. Like they would have cooked Atlanta if Olave plays in that game.
Yeah.
That's how good.
Yep.
That's how good he was to finish.
Agreed.
All right, so this is my favorite award, and this was an award that I think we kind of did it.
We
last
get to
year.
the serious awards at the end, right?
This is the serious football awards. This is why people tune into this football
The ones before were bullshit.
podcast, Kevin, to get
Hard-hitting
serious
football. Yep. film
breakdown. This is the best. This is my favorite award.
Really,
one of my
this is why
favorite
we all
awards.
dressed up. If we're being honest,
That's right.
this is why we dressed up.
This is why we dressed up. This is the Thomas, give us the nominees for, I totally lost it there. Give us the nominees for the Kendra Miller Award for the most annoying injured player.
And the nominees for the Kendre Miller Award, Most Annoying Injured Player Award are Eric McCoy, Kendre Miller, and Alvin Kamara.
Well, on one hand, she botched Kamara. She botched saying that correctly. On the other hand, she said Kendre Miller better than Ralph did leading into it.
Go to hell. You go to hell.
Literally, the award is named after him, and Ralph still can't say his name right. And he's a possible recipient of the award. And Ralph can't say his name right. So
We had a tie, by the way,
yeah,
here also.
Really?
I think
Wow.
it's
I know who it was
absolutely.
between.
I think it's hilarious that Kendre Miller is an option here. I'm so tempted to give him the award just because it's the Kendre Miller Award. Look, Kamara always plays hurt. Kamara doesn't deserve to be insulted. He doesn't deserve to be made fun of. That guy has, every time he's put his body on the line, we've seen him get hurt. We've seen him go on the table and do the massage and do the red light therapy and do the thing,
The
and
acupuncture.
whatever. And yeah, and he misses half the practices and he finds a way on the field and he plays the game. So, you know what? If Kamara's not playing, I trust that he is next level messed up physically. And so, yeah, I refuse to vote for Kamara. I refuse to have Kamara as a recipient or a possible candidate for this award. So, but as hilarious as it would be to pick Miller, I'm kind of getting tired of McCoy getting hurt. And this isn't so much like me hating on McCoy. McCoy's an amazing player. Like, he's so good. And it's clear when McCoy is out how much it affects the team. And but so when he's out, it's annoying, right? I mean, we remember it last year. We were 2-0. We were riding
Changed
high.
everything.
He got hurt in the Eagles game, and the offense went kaput. I mean, it just completely collapsed on itself. And this year with Fortner coming in and stepping up, it wasn't as bad as it was last year. I felt like he held down center in a way that we haven't seen before. So in some ways, it wasn't as disastrous as it could have been at center. But I just feel like we're at a place with McCoy where he's kind of entering. I hate to say this. I love the guy. Great player. But he's entering that Andres Pete. I don't know what other offensive lineman we can think of, but he's entering that zone of just like, yeah, the guy's always hurt. So, I hate to put it like that.
Ramczyk zone kind of.
Yeah.
Ramczyk always
Ramczyk.
played though.
I would say Teron Armstead, but Teron Armstead always found a way to get on the field too. He's kind of like Kamara, right? So, and look, like McCoy, like it's always an upper body injury. It's like a torn bicep. I feel like that's the injury he gets, and he's not going to play like that. He's not going to have any strength, or it's a groin, So I feel like the injuries that McCoy has, it's not like a reasonable expectation for him to play through that stuff. So I hate to bang on a guy for being injured. It feels kind of shitty.
Yeah,
But,
I want to go.
McCoy wins this award.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I agree with Andrew as far as like Alvin Kamara, like he shouldn't be even included in this. This is a two-way race, and since Thomas is a terrible producer and he's already said it's a tie, that obviously means it's 2 votes Kendre Miller and 2 votes McCoy. But I'll say, look, I'm on the other side of this for Andrew. Like, it's named after him. You got to give it to him. Like, if this is the Drew Brees Award and Drew Brees was in the running, would you not give it to Drew Brees? Like, that would be an insult. So to me, you're insulting Kendre Miller if you don't give him the fucking award that was named after him. So I think you've got to go with Kendre here.
And Kevin, final thought on
I'm
this.
with Rosenfield, by the way. Rosenfield in the chat. Like, this is egregious that we didn't call this the Marcus Davenport Award.
Look, we could have called it. We could have called it the
he is
Peyton
the Mount
Turner
Rushmore
Award.
Hall of Fame of this award, no doubt.
Yeah.
It is. Well, I mean,
Davenport
like,
Turner.
like Dave said, it could be it could be the Peyton Turner, it could be the Davenport award.
Yeah.
But Kevin, here's my question: this is going to be Kendra Miller. He's not probably going to be on the Saints in 2026. So, like, this is his only shot to win this award. Does that swing you either way? Like, if he doesn't win now, he'll never win this award. This is his
No,
shot.
I believe I voted for McCoy.
And his agent was listening and actively watching, waiting.
I was just like, I think it's funnier if Kendra Miller doesn't win his own award, and at the same time, I think I am more disappointed and annoyed that Eric McCoy, a guy who's a team captain and who had been the best player on the offensive line, just keeps getting hurt. So I'm just more annoyed with him.
Well, I read something that
I think we should throw the listeners a curveball and give Andrew Speed the award, even though he's not one of the nominees.
That's right. Thomas, we had a tie, so a patron will announce
Thank you, Rosenfield,
this,
for that idea.
Yes, sir. Maybe introduce who's gonna announce the award, Ralph.
I can't say his name right. You say it.
All right, so to announce the Kendra Miller Award, let's welcome Illinois.
You couldn't pronounce
Saints
that.
Happy Hour patrons.
I couldn't.
This is Phil Illinois, here to announce the Kendra Miller Award for the most frustratingly injured Saints player. I'm here in snowy Illinois, just to the east of Sean Orleans, and the drum roll for the most frustratingly injured Saints player award is Kendra Miller. Another year
Hey,
of hope
let's go.
gone in a dash and a flash of injuries. Thanks for all you do, guys. Love it. Keep it up.
I mean, listen, I've had a few Jets enough to cops. I've had a few glasses of wine, so maybe I'm just seeing sideways here. But did Phil Illinois kind of look like Oppenheimer with hair?
He did. Oppenheimer doing all these awards.
Have you ever seen Phil Illinois and Oppenheimer in the same room together?
Oppenheimer, the shapeshifter.
Was that Oppenheimer with the toupee? Is that what
The master of disguise, man. Decoy octopus.
One funny note I want to mention.
Things that make you go,
It makes me go. One funny note I want to mention about this. I was reading an article from a Philadelphia site, and there was strong feeling
That was your first
that
mistake.
if the Saints had beat the Eagles, they would have fired Sirianni. So McCoy I feel like on Earth 2, DA is still the coach of the Saints, and Sirianni is doing like Bet.com's pregame show somewhere. So like that just made me think like it's what is it called, Kevin? Like sliding doors, or what do you butterfly effect?
Revolving doors?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like everything. Like McCoy's injury affected like everything. From the Saints
Now,
to the Eagles.
My question, Ralph, is next year, if Kendra Miller isn't invited back, he's not on the team, is this still the Kendra Miller Award? Does it become the Eric McCoy Award? Or
I think
do
it's
we
the
just revert back to making it the Davenport Award?
No. I think it becomes the Davenport Turner Miller Award.
It sounds like a 70s rock band. All right, so it's time for another serious award. We end on a strong. Kevin, we end going strong, hardcore football.
Strong to very strong. Yeah,
strong to very strong. So this award is the drunk kicker, i.e., worst kicker of the year. Thomas, give us the nominees.
And the nominees for the Drunk Kicker Award, Worst Kicker of the Year, are Charlie Smythe, Kai Kruger, and Blake Grupe.
Wait, she's the AI. She's falling apart.
I love
like
how
me
she
4
nailed
drinks in.
Charlie Smith through the whole show and then botched it right there at the end. That was great.
Kevin, I feel like Kai Kroger, like he flew under the radar for his horribleness all year.
I was gonna say who are we talking about? Who is Kai Kroger? Look, I'll let you guys debate. I'm gonna say one thing and I'll leave it to you guys. My son is outside this closet listening to the show, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, "Groupie, groupie, 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 groupie." So that's the vote from Old
Does
Metairie
that
here.
mean you're in the closet if he's outside of it?
I am in the closet. I'm in the closet. That's the vote from Old Metairie here is groupie, apparently.
that's the vote from Old Metairie.
Yeah, this one's tough because on one hand you have an Irish kicker, so
Yeah,
how could he not be? How could he not be drunk, right? So
touche.
yeah. If we're talking about the one that's the worst, I'm half a mind. Like, we got rid of Blake Groupie, we got him out of here. So I had to suffer 17 games of Kai Kroger, right? Like, I at least there was a light at the end of the tunnel with Groupie. I got to the other side of it. I never saw the end of Kai Kroger. I had to suffer right until the very end. So in some ways, I want Kroger, but this is conflicting for me because, Groupie goes to Indianapolis and he says a couple things in the press that are super annoying. Like, it's nice to be believed in. It's nice to play in meaningful games, which ended up not being meaningful. But it's like, dude, we turned off screens for you. All you had to do was make kicks. You know what? The games might have been more meaningful if we won them because you didn't miss the kicks. So, it's the noise on the other side. We've never turned off screens for any kicker ever. And we tried to make it work with this guy that we turned off the screens, which we had never done before. And even that wasn't enough. Keep this guy. So
Goddamn.
the more
Can I co-sign this?
It's freaking Groupie. That's the guy. Thomas, give us the award. I don't want to hear shit from anyone else.
Oh man.
There was a tie here, by the way.
My case.
There was a tie here, by the way.
Wow.
Controversy. Go. Give it to us.
Who broke it? Let's go. Yeah.
Alrighty, so this is gonna be a long reveal
Oh, God.
to announce the winner. Saints Rabbit. Pay attention. It's a good one, guys.
Gentlemen, good evening. This is Jed, aka Saints Rabbit, and even though this is pre-recorded, I just want you to know you're all looking very handsome tonight. I am here to present the award for the most drunken kicker, aka the worst kicker of the year, and I have an envelope right here, which is kind of a thick envelope. But anyway, let's get right to it. We have, this is not, these are photos. It's like a bachelor party, or it's men, but there's one wearing a tiara. There's a male dancer. Oh God. Oh God, it's Bill Vinovich dancing for a private party in the, oh God. Oh, I can't unsee that. Oh, that's not right at all. Where's hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, whew. I'd hate for those to get released. All right. So anyway, the worst kicker of the year, drunk kicker, goes to Blake Groupie. For wishing underage drinking would be an excuse for his shitty kicking, and also for being a general shithead once he was released. And let's hope that one day he gets to come back to the Dome to play against us, and they still don't let him in the stadium. All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right, here's the real question. Here is the real question. By the way, that was amazing. Media timing, that was really funny.
Yes.
I was laughing the whole time. Well done. That was hilarious. Here's the real question, boys. And this just made me, just Jed talking about this made me think of it. One day Groupie, let's say we play the Colts or whatever, he will come back and kick in the Superdome, God willing. Here's the question I have.
We're going to play something very loud on the screens.
When he does kick, Do we turn the screens off?
Wow. Oh,
Or do
no
we
way.
leave them on? I'm
No.
actually not sure. Which one
No
do
way.
we do?
No way. It's
turn
just
them
I mean,
loud
you
as
gotta
hell.
do. You got to
No, it's
do
loud as
John
hell.
Wick European club mix, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
When groupie kicks, right?
I think
Like
you turn.
everybody-
I think
Everybody, when all the fans walk into the dome, they need to sign a waiver that says like you're going to be.
screens off for him.
No.
would almost be
When
funnier.
everybody walks into the dome, that for that one specific game, everybody's got to sign a waiver that says I'm okay with like this, like the screens may cause like epilepsy. You know, like how the video games when you get that warning, like for this one
right.
game, like be careful. We're gonna be using strobing lights, and we are gonna be fucking with your brain and your eyes. And if you can't handle that, you should leave now. That's what we
Well,
want. That's what
I
we
like Luis Forge's idea that you turn the screens off and the entire stadium goes dead silent.
want. Yeah,
You can't even hear a pin drop.
get in his
It's
head.
like a COVID game. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right.
I like it.
No, you know what? I'll say this. Look, and I to Andrew's point, I can't believe we still haven't announced the winner of this. To Andrew's point, my thinking was along the same lines. Like,
What?
we did announce the winner.
We did it. We
oh,
did
sorry.
announce the winner.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, but I was the other person, I guess, since it was a tie. I was the other person that voted for Group B because of that whole screen thing. But I will say this: I did notice that even after Group B for Smith, they were turning off the screens for Smith also.
Oh,
So like they've just like that's now just like a thing that they do, I think, in the dome for us as like a home field advantage. So
Well,
maybe
he's been
we ought to thank
too.
Groupie. Well, maybe we ought to thank Groupie because what if 2 years from now we make a kick at home because there's no distractions and we get the home field advantage, and it's all because of Groupie because now we started turning off the screens on that side of the stadium. Butterfly effect again.
All I know is the Saints always left the screens on against opposing kickers.
They left the
And
screens
I
on at
don't
all
believe-
times.
I
They
don't-
never turned the freaking screens off. That's weird. It's freaking weird to do
Wow.
that.
Ralph, am I correct that there was no opponent misses against the Saints this year in the Dome? Not one.
that's correct. That's correct.
There you go.
Great point.
That's correct.
So,
The
Touche.
kickers were
I blame
and not
Dave
only
for
that,
that.
kickers were, I believe, perfect from 50 yards away. 50.
Yeah, I
yards
think it was
plus.
10 of 10 from 50
Yeah.
plus. Yep.
Like the
Against-
I
Saints-
also feel like I was the one that broke that news. I feel like I was the first person that even noticed that and put that out there.
Good for you, Dave. Was that your story? Can we check that off the list? Is that done now?
Yeah.
Or we- or-
That's the big
we are
announcement.
actually. You know what? Oh, let's go to trivia. Let's go to trivia.
That'll be next year's award. Shit, Dave notices. All right, so now we go to the most
The final award.
important final award, most important award of the year,
Yes.
Of the week.
Of the
the
week.
Tyler Shuck slogan of the year. Thomas, what are the nominees?
And the nominees for the show slogan of the year are Getting
Oh, yeah.
Showed
Show.
Tonight, Show
Getting Showed.
Boys, and
Show
Show
Boys.
Norwich.
Oh man, AI is like
Oh,
me
man.
5 drinks in when we've got like $600 in donation.
Show
It
Norris.
really is. It really is following Ralph's, alcohol consumption pattern. Yeah, as the show gets
Well
deeper,
done.
the pronunciation gets worse. I'm insulted that this is even.
Did someone
Like,
donate for
why-
AI to drink or something?
Yeah, why are we? Why is this even a conversation? This is stupid.
Why? Because it should be Shuck tonight.
Getting shucked tonight is the answer.
Yeah, I agree. And look, as somebody who really wants Shuck Norris to happen, I agree. Getting Shuck tonight. I mean, that's the one that started it all. That's the one that was the turning point of the season. That's what he quoted after his first win himself in his post game press conference. So yeah, I mean, I'm with Andrew. This is a walk off runaway grand slam home run.
Kevin,
Moving on.
do you think if the Saints have a great year, which we all hope they do in 2026, and they get back to winning, do you think getting shucked tonight will take off like a rocket ship and become not as iconic as Who Dat, but the Saints do have other slogans that they've used, right? Cha-ching,
Yeah.
right? The yin yang tween, the yin yang
The yin yang tweens.
tweens, the tweens. So we've had like different slogans, right?
Twins, the twins, you know, it's the twins.
So
I'm from Kentucky, you know, it's the Yin Yang Twins.
if
I'm
the
Leanne
Saints
Morgan,
win,
y'all.
can getting shucked tonight join the pantheon of fans? I don't know what you call it, slogans, fun. Can it join the pantheon of those?
Yeah, I think if next season if he has a good year next season,
I believe would be another one.
And he goes into year 3 and plays very well, I think that entrenches it, and it becomes a part of the pop culture quiche in the city. Kitsch, not quiche. Kitsch in the city. I'm all over the damn place now.
Ralph? What's that, Ralph?
And for Juge donating just to get us to shut up.
Andrew with the message, give it to Shuck tonight and shut up.
Yeah, so
they're $30 away all of a sudden.
Tomas, if you would like to just Tomas, go on ahead and then just announce the winner here.
All right, I can do that if you.
Yes.
And the winner of 2025 show slogan of the year is Getting Showed Tonight.
Getting showed.
Getting showed.
You should have played the song, Thomas. That's
Getting showed sounds dirtier somehow.
Anyone who donates 58.6 can play it, Ralph.
Oh, I thought 50 bucks
no
was enough. If I had known, I would have gone the other 850.
No, it's double the interception, Andrew. 56.6.
Got it.
The magical number.
Jesus, you idiot! You idiots!
Oppenheimer says he'll probably wear a Shuck Norris t-shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the award show was fun. I think I believe Get Crunk Tonight, Cha-ching. I think Getting Shucked Tonight. I think it can pass them all.
It's not Getting Crunk Tonight. It's just Get Crunk. It's not Getting Crunk.
I did a lot of pregame, and I'm sorry. What do you want? What do you want from
Only
me?
one drink.
You're yelling at kids on a soccer field.
I'll never forget.
I'll
never forget this guy, the Saints fan, holding up a sign. Older white guy. And it just says, it's poster board, and it says, "Turn it down for what?" Instead of turn down for what, like it down for what? Anyway.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. So funny.
All right, so
your boy Alan, give us $30 so Ralph can take a shot. Come on, do it.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.